Okay, I think we can generally see that Gareth now, a couple of weeks after his op, is a bit more confident. Not quite so wobbly on his pins. Not looking quite so horrific either. Looking a little bit more comfortable. A little less Frankenstein's moggy. A little more like a cat. Which is good, really, considering he is a cat. Well, sort of 95% of a cat. A bit missing. Appetite fine. Bit happier now it's cooler. Very bored of living in the living room. Very, very bored. Very cross when he gets put back in the cage. Very, very cross in fact, but we're not going to film Gareth headbutting the cage because that's not going to help anybody. And there he is. We're now off the very expensive fancy gourmets, Shebas, roast chickens, and now back on the kitty cat or whatever it is. Felix, I don't know, something like that. Bit of product placement. And there he is, up and running, off to his favourite chair, no doubt. Yep, there we go. Oh no, I'm just going to have a bit of a sit down look out to sea. It's not a bad room to be stuck in, but there's an awful lot of junk in here. Gareth! Gareth! Don't play deaf. Yep. Okay. He's now able to clean himself completely from head to foot, which is really good. He's generally much better at getting about. I'd really like to be able to record him doing the springing onto the furniture thing, because that's quite good. Quite cool, really. It's obviously some latent sheep gene that's coming out in times of emergency. Quite how he's going to manage up against the other cats and, more importantly, the dog, I don't know. I really don't know. It's a real worry. The other thing that's a bit of a worry is how he's going to manage the staircase. But actually, if I can move most of this kit downstairs, then whilst he'll have to contend with the other elements of my menagerie, he won't have to contend with 2 flights of stairs. Perhaps I'll have to have them carpeted or something, or get a standard stair lift in, or I don't know, perhaps we could have a ladder from the ground floor up here. Oh well. I'm keeping on filming in the hope he'll head off with a chair and do the springy thing. And if he doesn't, I'm really sorry to those of you who've sat through 2 minutes 59 seconds of Gareth having a wash. And more of a wash. But for any of those of you who are watching who might actually be a vet, hopefully this is showing you what you need to know, because that's actually the purpose of this exercise. It's not for some peculiar desire to record a poorly animal, it's actually for veterinary purposes, to show how he's recuperating. And I have to say that, considering this is an animal who's been very poorly and took nearly a week to just move after his operation, I'm remarkably impressed and proud. I think it's a real lesson to all of us, this business of just getting on with things and not worrying about what doesn't work anymore, but making sure what does work works to your advantage. I mean, it's extraordinary. Absolutely extraordinary. Hey? Hello? Hello? And you've got to hand it to him, you know, if he's not happy about the state of your lap, he's quite happy to tell you. You probably can't hear that. Thanks, Gareth. And we're down.